So Bhima is like absolutely on the Niti, on the Parakram. I mean, you pull any aspect. Even Draupadi, it says this many times. Draupadi in Ajnatavas, who does she go to? When Kichaka is attacking her, who does she go to? She knows who to go to. She goes to Bhim. And even, what is her prayer? She says, Bhima, there is a Mahabharata statement. He says, Bhima, please, in the next next Janma, please consider becoming an elder brother. Let Yudhishthir not be the elder brother. That's why we are going through this torture. Now, this is not to put Yudhishthir down. I mean, this is her frustration that she's saying. But it also shows her confidence in Bhima. So you can go, even Krishna. Krishna, by the way, again, another big king, Jarasandha.
Yeah.
He's in the Patliputra. Now, let's talk a statecraft for a minute. We're talking Krishna's intellectual biography. How intelligently he thought about this. Do you know why Krishna came from, now this is my research, so there is a reading between the lines too. Why Krishna came from Mathura to Dwarka? Any idea? It has to do with the prosperity. Yato abhyudaya nishreyasa siddhi sadharma. Dharma is that activity which brings prosperity and ultimate good. So Mathura, that time, it's a global trade, by the way. From Mathura, think of the river passages. So Yamuna is meeting Ganga and going to Bay of Bengal. Okay, what is the problem? There is a toll naka in between, which is Patna, the kingdom of Jarasandha. And that is always a nuisance. Like it is at the whole trade from Mathura is at the mercy of a Jarasandha. And Jarasandha, do you know how many times he defeated Krishna, the Yadus? 17 times. That is there in Mahabharata. 17 times he defeated. Finally, Krishna decided this is not worth fighting. And he moved on into his ancestral land, I mean, for the whole Yadus and Hayayas and what that, which goes back to about 60,000 plus years, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 years. We don't know exactly.
As in the Yadus have had their ancestral land.
Let's start with Krishna's Dwarka location.
Sure.
That tilak-like symbol, that you see, that's Somnath. Okay. From there, I have drawn an arrow in the ocean. Where that arrow ends, that is Krishna's Dwarka. This is a work of, this is my work, but also work of Graham Hancock and Glenn Milne, and they have shown right there. That particular was an island. Dwaravati is described as an island with multiple bridges to the land, and that got destroyed based on their work, exactly 5525 BC, that falls in. So now, but this land, the description is there. Krishna re-established Dwarka at the place which was known as a Kushasthali. Original name, okay? And what is the story of a Kushasthali? It comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. I'll not read the Sanskrit just to manage time. But Vaivashvata Manu, okay? Not to confuse with Swayambhu Manu. That was before Vaivashvat. Vaivashvat Manu had a son, he had multiple sons, okay? One of them was a Sharyati. Now he had many sons like these Uttanabahi, Anartha.
Okay, this is the original Manu.
Not even original Manu. There was a Swayambhu Manu before Vaishnav.
Go on. You're saying this is from 60,000 BC?
This one possibly 30,000. About 30,000. Okay? 30,000. Swayambhu Manu will go to 60,000, 70,000 years in the past. Okay? So Vaivashvata Manu, about 30,000 years you can say approximately. His son Sharyati, he had 3 sons, Uttanabahi, Anartha and Bhurishena. Anartha had a son Revata. And the reason I'm stopping there is, it's the Revata who established Kushasthali. And that's why in Gujarat we have a Revatak mountain, for example, even right now, there is a Revatak mountain after him. Okay. So how old is it? Well, we don't know exactly, but archaeology evidence, again, everyone wants to say archaeology evidence. They have found, this is a few years ago and many papers are there, of certain objects that were dated, like construction objects, whatever they found, they were dated, and they were dated to about 30,000 years. So based on that, I'm saying possibly 30,000. There is some speculation, some conjecture. So that is the place which already existed as a Kushasthali, well established, but over a period of time, remember, the seawater is coming up and some getting destroyed. Krishna re-established it, and that is Dwarka.
At another place.
Huh? Almost in that area, meaning Gujarat area.
Got it. So in the same map where you've highlighted the word Dwarka, that is where
current Krishna Mandir is, what we consider Dwarka today.
Got it.
That Dwarka has nothing to do with Krishna's Dwarka.
So Krishna's Dwarka is where that orange arrow ends.
Ends. Perfect. Yeah.
But then where did he re-establish it? Nearby.
No, he established there, and that was destroyed in 5525 BC. Therefore, where the arrow begins, okay, not where it ends, where it begins, there is a place called Mula Dwarka. See, this is in the memory of the original Dwarka. But now we have to show somewhere it better be on the land. You can't say on a water where it is, So anyways, that's that.
So when the Marcos of the Indian military are exploring Dwarka, that's the spot they're exploring?
They should. They ought to. I don't know where they are exploring. For example, when S.R. Rao did it, do you know where S.R. Rao did that?
No.
Near that, up that rectangle Dwarka.
Okay.
And guess what? Because this is a area of a Indian civilization for 30,000 plus years, you are going to find something everywhere. But whatever objects he found, in fact, he found objects from 200 BC and he just jumped on. Now, S.R. Rao is no longer with us, but he jumped on and he just said, yeah, I found Krishna's Dwarka.